Once upon a time, in a small village surrounded by a dense forest, lived a poor woodcutter named Raghav. Every day, he went to the forest to chop wood to sell in the market, barely earning enough to support his family. Despite his poverty, Raghav was known for his honesty and kindness. One day, while chopping wood near a riverbank, his axe slipped from his hand and fell into the deep water. Raghav tried to find it, but the river was too deep and the current too strong. He sat by the river feeling hopeless, as the axe was his only means of livelihood. Just as he was about to leave in despair, a beautiful fairy emerged from the river, holding a shiny golden axe. She asked Raghav, "Is this golden axe yours?" Raghav, shaking his head, replied, "No, that's not mine. My axe was made of iron." The fairy smiled at his honesty and dived back into the river. She returned with a silver axe and asked again, "Is this one yours?" Raghav looked at it and said, "No, that isn't mine either. Mine was a simple iron axe." Impressed by Raghav's honesty, the fairy went into the water one more time and came back with his iron axe. "Is this yours?" she asked. Raghav's face lit up and he gratefully nodded. "Yes, that's my axe." The fairy was pleased and decided to reward his honesty. "Because you are a truthful man," said the fairy, "I will give you all 3 axes, the golden one, the silver one, and your own iron axe." Raghav could hardly believe his ears. He thanked the fairy for her kindness and promised to use the gifts wisely. Raghav returned to the village with all 3 axes, and soon the news of his good fortune spread. Everyone admired his honesty and praised the fairy's generous gift. Raghav used the golden and silver axes to earn a good living, but he kept his iron axe as a reminder of his humble beginnings. As the days passed, Raghav's prosperity grew, and he never forgot the value of honesty. He helped those in need and remained a beloved figure in his village. His life changed, but his character did not. The villagers often gathered around Raghav to hear the story of how his honesty had been rewarded. They, too, learned the importance of being truthful, and the entire village prospered, living in peace and harmony. Raghav's story became a legend, a tale passed down through generations, teaching everyone that honesty is the best policy. And so, the honest woodcutter lived happily, surrounded by love and respect, forever grateful for the day he met the magical fairy by the river.